Listen closely because I am only going to say this once. Most men walk through life blind. They believe that attraction is random. They believe it is a matter of luck or money or looks. They think love is a fairy tale. They are wrong. Attraction is not magic. It is biology. It is a chemical sequence. And like any code, if you have the key, you can hack it. You are here because you are tired of guessing. You are tired of the confusion. You want to know why she chases the wrong guy while you sit on the sidelines doing everything right. You want to know how a woman doesn't just fall for a man but becomes addicted to him. I'm not talking about liking. I'm not talking about pleasant conversation. I am talking about a biological imperative that overrides her logic. I am talking about the dopamine loops that keep her checking her phone at 3 o'clock a.m., wondering where you are. This is the secret history of human mating. This is the dark art of evolutionary psychology. And today I'm handing you the manual, Phase 2, the problem, the illusion of language, the biggest mistake you make. You listen to her words. Civilization has taught you to value language. Evolution has taught her to value signals. Women are the gatekeepers of reproduction. For 200,000 years, the female of the species has had to develop a radar for survival. Her conscious mind listens to your words, your apologies, your explanations, your logical arguments. But her hindbrain, the primitive lizard brain that actually controls her desire, is scanning for something else entirely. When you try to convince her to like you, you are speaking to the wrong part of her brain. You are appealing to the prefrontal cortex, the seat of logic. Logic kills desire. Logic is safe. Logic is boring. Addiction doesn't live in logic. Addiction lives in the limbic system. It lives in the highs and the lows. Most men are predictable. They are safe. They are consistent sources of validation. And biologically speaking, a consistent source of validation is worthless. If sugar fell from the sky every day, you wouldn't crave it. You crave what is scarce. You crave what you have to work for. You are failing because you are giving away the supply before you have created the demand. Phase 3. Pattern recognition, the dopamine loop. So, how does the addiction start? It isn't about being nice. It isn't about being mean. It is about variance. Let's look at the science. When a woman knows exactly how you feel, her dopamine levels flatline. She has solved the puzzle. There is no tension. There is no biological need to pursue you because she has already caught you. To trigger the addiction mechanism, you must utilize intermittent reinforcement. This is a concept from behavioral psychology. If a rat presses a lever and gets a pellet of food every single time, it presses the lever only when hungry. But if the rat presses the lever and sometimes gets a pellet and sometimes gets nothing, the rat will press that lever until it passes out from exhaustion. Why? Uncertainty. Uncertainty spikes dopamine. Uncertainty creates the crave. When you are predictable, you are the steady pellet. When you are mysterious, focused on your own mission, and occasionally withdraw your attention, you become the slot machine. She doesn't know if she's going to hit the jackpot today, and that biological need to win your validation makes you the prize. She isn't addicted to you yet. She is addicted to the process of trying to figure you out. Phase 4. The signals clusters of high value. You cannot fake this with cheap tricks. You must embody the signals of high reproductive value. She is scanning for 3 specific clusters. 1. The preselection signal. Evolutionarily, women are risk-averse. They don't want to test a new male. They want a male that has already been vetted by other females. If you are isolated, you are suspicious. If you are desired by others or simply look like you could be, her competitive instinct kicks in. She wants what others want. It's resource scarcity. You must project that your time is a limited resource that others are bidding for. 2. The stoic signal. Emotional control. Women are emotional creatures. They experience a storm of feelings. They do not want a man who joins them in the storm. They want the rock that breaks the wave. When she tests you, and she will test you, and you react with anger or pleading, you fail. You signal that she has power over your state. The man who is addicted to her loses. The man who is addicted to his purpose wins. When you show that you are unaffected by her fluctuation, her biology interprets this as strength. It signals that you are a leader, a protector, a king. 3. The willingness to walk away. This is the ultimate signal. The moment you are afraid to lose her, she can smell it. It's a pheromone of desperation. The man who is willing to walk away holds all the leverage. This isn't about being cruel. It's about having standards. When she realizes that you validate her only when she earns it, and that you will withdraw that validation when she disrespects you, she enters the chasing phase. She begins to work for your attention, and biologically we value what we work for. This is the sunk cost fallacy. The more she invests in chasing you, the more valuable you become to her. Phase 5. The call to action. I've given you the framework, but the execution is where men fail. The matrix of dating is shifting every day. The signals are getting subtle. The competition is getting fierce. If you are relying on advice from your friends or mainstream media, you are being fed a blueprint for extinction. You need to go deeper. You need the advanced tactics that we can't discuss on a public platform. I am building an elite order of men who understand these dynamics, men who refuse to be the nice guy who finishes last. Men who want to master the psychology of attraction. Hit that subscribe button right now. Check the link below, join the inner circle. Do not let this knowledge slip through your fingers while another man uses it to take the woman you want. Phase 6. Reinforcement. The ultimatum here is your reality check. You can go back to your life. You can go back to texting her back instantly. You can go back to buying her dinner and hoping she likes you. You can go back to being the safe option that she settles for when she is 35 and tired of the bad boys. Or you can wake up. You can accept the biological reality that the world is hierarchical, that women are designed to seek the best genetic and behavioral match, that love is a chemical reaction that you can spark, fuel, and control if you have the discipline. You can be the player or you can be the played. You can be the obsession. Or you can be the option. The biology doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about survival of the fittest. Master the signals, control the frame, become the addiction. The choice is yours. Subscribe the channel or regret.